Amanda Stanton loved sunny days. Amanda Stanton loved sunny days. Amanda Stanton loved sunny days. Today, October 18th, 2025, was one of those days. Her daughters, Kinsley and Charlie, were chasing butterflies in the backyard. Amanda noticed a small cloud over the mountains. It grew, turning gray and ominous. She felt a shiver despite the warmth. Amanda called her girls. 5 more minutes, sweeties. The cloud expanded, bringing friends. The sky darkened, swallowing the sun. The air grew heavy. Amanda stood up, realizing the perfect day was ending. Something big was coming, and it was coming fast. The sun, once bright, hid behind the gray. The air, once sweet, felt thick. Amanda knew the perfect day was over. A storm was approaching. The world got quiet, as if holding its breath. Birds stopped singing, butterflies vanished, and even the usual hum of distant traffic faded away. It was a silence that felt heavy, pressing in from all sides, making Amanda's skin prickle with unease. Amanda looked up. The sky was an angry purple, swirling with strange electric energy. The clouds seemed to pulse and shift, casting an eerie glow over the neighborhood. The clouds churned like boiling soup, thick and menacing. Amanda's heart raced, her breath quickening as the wind picked up, carrying the scent of rain and something sharp, almost metallic. This was no ordinary cloudy day. The air felt charged, as if the world was waiting for something to break. "Kinsley, Charlie, inside now!" Amanda called, her voice sharper than she intended, urgency rising in her chest. The girls ran inside, eyes wide with fear, clutching each other's hands as the first drops of rain began to fall. Amanda locked the door, her hands trembling as she watched the chaos outside unfold through the glass. Leaves danced wildly, spinning in frantic circles, while flowers bent low, battered by the gusty wind. Amanda hugged her girls tightly, whispering, "It's okay, we're safe inside," though she wasn't sure she believed it herself. But deep down, she knew it wasn't just a little wind. Something about this storm felt different, more dangerous. The storm began with a heavy rain, sudden and relentless, drumming against the roof and windows. It was a wall of water, deafening against the house, making it feel as if the world outside was dissolving. Amanda felt small against the storm's power, her worries growing with every thunderous crash and flash of lightning. It was a reminder that nature always has the final say, no matter how safe we feel in our homes. The rain poured, obscuring the backyard until it was just a blur of gray and movement. The sound was a constant roar, drowning out every other noise, making the house feel like a tiny island in a raging sea. Amanda stood at the window, feeling the storm's power and unpredictability, reminded that sometimes, all you can do is wait and hope for calm to return. And then it happened. A flash of light filled the room. Everything outside was frozen in that bright moment. Amanda held her girls tighter. She started counting. 1, 2, boom! The house shook. Charlie cried. Kinsley stared wide-eyed. Amanda reassured them. "It's just thunder, sweetie." Another flash, another crack, boom! The house groaned under the sound. Amanda felt the vibration through the floor. This was no ordinary thunderstorm. She decided they needed a distraction. "Okay, team, let's build the best fort ever." The girls, still scared, found excitement in the idea. It was a plan. As thunder shook the house, they built their cozy castle. They faced the storm from their own fort. They were finishing their fort when it happened. Flash, boom, and then nothing. The lights went out. The house was plunged into darkness. Amanda's heart sank. "It's okay," Amanda said, searching for her phone. The darkness felt heavy. She found her phone, turning on the flashlight. A single beam cut through the darkness. Amanda made a silly face. "See? I'm still here." Kinsley giggled. Charlie peeked out. Their fort became a safe cave. "Okay, adventurers," Amanda whispered. "The power is out, the floor is lava, and this fort is our magic island." They huddled together, feeling a little less scared. Outside, the storm raged on. But inside their fort, it felt a little less scary. They were a tiny team, trapped in the dark, but together. Inside their fort, the world was small and safe. The outside world, with its chaos and unpredictability, seemed a distant memory. Here, in this cozy little haven, they found a sense of peace and security that was hard to come by. Amanda made shadow puppets with her phone light. The shadows danced on the fabric walls, creating a magical atmosphere that transported them to a world of imagination and wonder. The girls laughed, fear replaced by fun. Their giggles echoed through the night, a testament to their newfound bravery and the joy they found in each other's company. Amanda turned the storm into a story. She wove tales of adventure and heroism, making the storm seem less like a threat and more like an exciting chapter in their lives. She realized she couldn't control the storm, but she could control her reaction. This realization brought a sense of empowerment and calm, even as the rain continued to pour. She chose to create light in the darkness. With a simple flick of a switch, she transformed their little fort into a beacon of hope and warmth. Amanda told stories of her childhood storms. She shared memories of how she had faced similar fears and how those experiences had shaped her into who she was today. They counted seconds between lightning and thunder. Each count brought a mix of anticipation and relief as they learned to gauge the storm's distance. 1, 2, 3, boom! It's getting farther away. Their excitement grew as they realized the storm was moving on. They became scientists, studying the storm. With each flash of lightning and rumble of thunder, they felt more in control, turning fear into curiosity. The booms softened, the storm moved on. The sky began to clear, and a sense of calm returned to their little world. Amanda felt relief and pride. She had guided them through the storm, turning a frightening experience into a memorable adventure. They faced the monster, turning it into an adventure. The storm had become a story they would tell for years to come. The storm was a lesson in resilience. They learned that even in the face of fear, they could find strength and joy. They learned to find joy in the chaos. The puddles left behind became a playground, a reminder that beauty can be found even after the storm. The storm was moving on. The dark clouds gave way to a clear sky, symbolizing the end of their adventure. Amanda felt a sense of relief wash over her. The storm had passed, and with it, the tension and fear. They had faced the monster. Together, they had turned a frightening experience into a bonding moment. They hadn't just hidden from it. They had confronted it, learned from it, and emerged stronger. They had turned it into an adventure. And in doing so, they discovered the power of resilience and the joy of facing challenges together. As the thunder faded, a new quiet settled over the neighborhood, bringing a sense of calm that had been missing for hours. It was a peaceful quiet, the kind that wraps around you like a warm blanket, soothing the frayed nerves left by the storm. The rain was a gentle lullaby, a soft, rhythmic patter that seemed to whisper promises of a fresh start. Inside the fort, the girls were sleepy, their eyelids heavy with the weight of the day's excitement and fear. Charlie was asleep, Kinsley dozing, both finding comfort in the makeshift shelter they had built together. The storm of fear inside Amanda had passed, replaced by a serene acceptance of the things she couldn't control. She realized she couldn't protect them from everything. Sometimes storms just come, and all you can do is weather them. The real job was to build a safe fort in the middle of it, a place where they could feel secure despite the chaos outside. It was about being the light in the dark, guiding them through the storm with love and reassurance. Amanda used to worry about everything, every little detail that could go wrong. The storm showed her how little control she had, how nature had its own plans regardless of her fears. It was okay if things weren't perfect. The imperfections were part of the journey, part of the story they were writing together. What mattered was being there for each other, holding on tight and facing the storm as a united front. The power was still out, but Amanda felt calm, a calm that came from within, from knowing they had each other. The storm washed away her anxiety, leaving behind a clarity she hadn't felt in a long time. She realized her family's strength, their ability to come together and support one another. They could face anything together, no matter how fierce the storm. Amanda kissed Kinsley's forehead, whispering, "We did it." They had weathered the storm together, stronger and more united than ever before. Slowly, a new light filled the room. The rain had stopped. Amanda peeked out of the fort. The world was wet and clean. The storm was over. The lights flickered back on. Everything was back to normal. But Amanda had changed. They looked outside at the sun breaking through. The wet leaves sparkled like diamonds. A rainbow formed, a promise the storm was over. It was more beautiful than the perfect sunny day. Amanda no longer saw cloudy days as bad. She understood the need for rain to get a rainbow. Life isn't about waiting for storms to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Amanda worried less, smiled more. She embraced the unpredictable moments. They could handle any storm together. After every storm, the sun always comes back.